This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I am playing World of Tanks, and the tank I am playing is the AMX 1375. For this particular game, I plan on doing a lot of spotting, so I'm going to be seeking out enemy targets and basically hiding from them, and hoping that my teammates are able to assault the enemy targets. It's a lot different of a game than it used to be. There's a lot of people that are really good at spotting now. So I'm basically going to keep on doing the same thing. I'm going to keep running in circles.
Ready to fire. Where'd they go? Target acquired.
Well, it's going to be impossible to hit him. I almost had a collision there.
Target released.
So I'm going to keep doing this, keep going in circles. There goes that Chaffee.
Permission to engage. Enemy armor is damaged.
I don't want him to spot my allies, so when he's over here, it's a different ball game. I'm going to go crazy on him. He made a big mistake.
Critical hit. Enemy armor is hit. Target lost.
Okay, so we're going to get out of here. I probably shouldn't have stopped, but at least we got rid of him. T-71 is also a nuisance, so we want to get rid of that tank too. And I guess I'm going to keep on doing the same thing. Keep on moving around. I usually don't play like this, but if it helps my team.
Ready to fire. Penetration. Where'd they go?
Okay, keep on running. You don't want to put your back to the enemy. You want to go laterally, sideways across the map. Because that's when they'll shoot at you and that's when they'll hit you. Gotta watch out for my buddy here. So I'm going to try a different technique. I'm going to be spotting by riding up in these bushes. I'm going to stay inside the bushes as much as possible. I wish I could hit that guy, but I can't. And I don't know if he can see me. Oh, he can.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I'm going to reload my clip. Looks like another ally went in and tried to spot these guys. Got himself into some trouble.
I don't see the target.
Got to keep moving. This IS-6 is going to start doing some spotting now. Let's see how far we can go.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. They're knocked out. Target acquired. Shield hit. We've lost half our gas. One of our we're done for. Everyone get out.
Okay, so it was a good battle. I probably shouldn't have gone up against that T-28. He obviously saw me. What happened was I saw him horizontally aiming at my allies, and then I saw him become smaller, which was my cue that he was probably aiming towards me. Obviously from far away there was no accuracy. I had no chance of hitting him. I'm pretty sure that there are more tanks that are unspotted in that area. What I should have done is continued my plan, which was to go behind those buildings and swing around and go behind the enemy. So I thought it was a really good game, even though unfortunately we're losing. I guess my spotting didn't really help the team that much. But I'm really excited at seeing what my score is. So I'm going to continue watching. I thought I did a good job. I was a little concerned that we had lit up some enemy targets that weren't taking hits. Maybe it's because they were too far away. Maybe I could see him and my allies couldn't. It's possible that this guy, this ISU, was way too far in the back. When we started clearing, and me and that IS-6 was more than halfway, our allies probably should have moved forward. I don't know what their final position was. But they can't see all the way across the map, and that's one of the disadvantages. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Where's that, well, he's going to get shot from behind, unfortunately. Yeah, the guy behind him shot him. It's sad. We should have had him. So let's see if my spotting technique worked. Excuse me. And again, there was a second tank on my side who was spotting also. So he spotted a lot of things that I could have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks I spotted. For experience, I showed up number 1 for the team. I can imagine that if we had won, I probably would have had around 1,000 experience. For damage, as you can see, I only ranked halfway for the team. Damage does not give you experience. Experience comes from penetrations, which, as you can see, I got 6 penetrations, and also damage caused with your assistance, which is lower on the list. You'll see damage caused with your assistance. The number is 1,902. When you spot a vehicle, those 7 vehicles I spotted, you probably get a little bit of experience, but it's the damage caused with your assistance that your allies are bombarding those people that you spot. That's what gains experience for you. So I did pretty good, and I am going to go out for a second spin with the AMX 1375. Let's see how my my dudes are doing. Okay, so it's possible that in the next game we might be able to get them to level up if I have a stellar game. I do want to change some of the qualifications because isn't this the same map? Yeah, it's the same map. Okay, so it's the same map. It's Prokhorovka. I'm going to do the same thing. I am going to head for the center. I'm going to do the spotting runs, and after it sort of dies down, I'm going to head up in those bushes and spot tanks. I love this tank. It's a lot of fun to drive, and I look forward to upgrading to the next tank.
Time to roll out.
If you like this video, definitely check out the tiny bush video. I have a video where I hid in a tiny bush, and look for the smallest bush, like that bush right there, the tiniest bush you could possibly find, and I was spotting from one of those bushes. You could see my tank exposed all over the place. Maybe, I don't think it was a bush quite that small, but it was something of that size. When you spot, I'm using this rock
Ready to fire. Critical hit.
in my spotting run. You don't want your back, you don't want to be running back to your base camp because it exposes your back, but I had to do it because I didn't want to hit my ally. But I'm using this rock so that if somebody shoots at me, the rock will give me some defense, and spotting, it doesn't really matter. When you spot, all you need is that split second to see the enemy.
Where'd they go?
Okay, so I'm going to start doing my spotting run up the side, and if I can hit somebody, I will.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Target lost. Target acquired. Where did they go?
I don't have Sixth Sense, so I don't know if I've been spotted.
Everyone get out.
I'm guessing I did. I got hit by a Panther, which is, I guess that is a tank destroyer. But they did spot me, so I ended my spotting run. When you fire, you're no longer spotting. That's just a fact. And if I had the Sixth Sense and I had been alerted, I would have backed off a lot faster. You notice that there's a dip right to my left. It's right in this area. See that little dip? Well, it's a pretty big dip, like a smallish crater. That's a great place to hide. You could go over there and you'll be low enough that a lot of tanks can't hit you. Well, that's it for this tank. That's the AMX 1375. I look forward to getting into another game, but he's busy right now, so I will see you later.